Today, guys, I will be telling you how to win the car on the lucky wheel every single time. I realized that my past method no longer works anymore, and there is a new method on how you can win it. And just to be sure, I tested this out 2 times back to back, and each time I got the car. As long as you do exactly what I say, you'll be perfectly fine. The very first thing is, obviously, you're going to want to pull up to the casino and make sure you set your spawn location to last location. To make sure that it saves, go into your inventory, obviously set it to last location, and then go up to style, and then just change your glasses. And then in the bottom right hand corner, you're going to see a little loading circle that confirms the save that your location will now spawn you just outside the casino. Now we're ready to test out how you can actually get the car on the wheel. Like I said, you just need to follow exactly what I say, and you're going to get the car. It's that simple. First off, you need a fresh wheel. As you can see, the car is 2 spaces to the left. Now, this can happen in a public session as well. If there's nobody in the casino, nobody spinning the wheel will automatically refresh. So you can either go into a public lobby and see if it's like this, exactly set up the way it is behind me, or go into a private session and it'll be like this every single time. So what you guys are going to want to do is go up to the wheel. And once you see that little box in the top left-hand corner saying you can now spin the wheel, what you want to do is count to 3 exactly like this. 1001, 1002, 1003. And the second you actually say the last E's in 3, that's when you want to spin. Now, there's a certain way you have to spin it as well. Imagine your analog stick is a clock. So 12 is the top and 6 is the bottom. What you need to do is pull your analog stick down to 6 o'clock and then turn it left to about 11 o'clock. Not all the way to the top, but just a tiny bit to the left. And if you do that right, you will get the car every time. It really isn't that hard. The last method was the exact same, but I was saying count to 4, which does not work at the moment. But also, it depends on how fast you count. Like I said, I counted exactly like this. 1001, 1002, 1003. And the second I said the last E in 3, that's when I pulled the analog stick straight down, and then I turned it to the left to about 11 o'clock. Of course, if you don't win the car, you can see, just like I did in that clip, I just quickly closed the game. It's really, really simple to do on pretty much every console. If you know you're not going to win the car, if it's going way too fast or way too slow, then just close the application. Now, right here, I do it exactly perfectly, and then just to make sure, I do it back to back. Like I said, I counted 1001, 1002, 1003, pulled it straight down to 6 o'clock, and then turned it up to 11, and as you can see, I win the car. But I just wanted to make sure this worked perfectly. So even though I saw I won the car, I quickly closed the application and then did it one more time. So right here, I'm just going to speed up the video clip so then you guys could see that I'm not trying to cut anything out or any bullshit like that, because what's the point of making this video if I'm not actually showing how to do it? I mean, there's no point in doing that. Anyways, it's really that simple. I'll explain it one more time. Like I said, you walk up to the wheel, make sure it's a fresh wheel. The car is 2 slots to the left. Once you see that box pop up in the top left-hand corner, count 1001, 1002, 1003, analog stick, pull it straight down, turn it to the left to about 11 o'clock, and that is it. If you don't end up winning the car, there are literally 3 reasons why. The first reason is because it's not a fresh wheel. It's because the car is not 2 slots to the left at the very top. That's the first reason, so make sure that is set. The second reason is because you're messing up on the analog stick thing. Just make sure you do exactly what I said there. The third reason, which is probably going to be the most common for most of you guys, is going to be you're counting too slow or too fast. So if you're counting at the same pace every time, maybe count to 4, or maybe count to 2.5. Or as you're about to say 3, then spin it. It could literally just be user error. For me, like I said, I will say it one more time, the exact speed I was counting at, 1001, 1002, 1003. When I finished saying 3, boom, spun the wheel, and I got the car twice. It is literally that simple. So I hope this video helped you guys out if you wanted to win the car on the lucky wheel. If you have any questions or concerns, be sure to comment them down below or send me a direct message on Discord. I'm much more likely to answer that because I'm always on my computer and I see the messages right next to me. But anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one.